Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2, Part 30. In the last part, we finished up the submerged castle, and now it's the end of the day. What else could we have possibly done? Oh, 4 seconds left. What? Oh, we also repaid the entire debt. Yeah, I totally remembered that. No, I did. But anyways, mission complete. You've earned 10,000 Pokos, which was the entire debt we had to repay. Now Hokotop Fright will be prosperous and debt-free until the end of time, probably. Prepare to blast off. We return to Hokotate triumphantly. I don't know how to pronounce Hokotate, Hokotop, whatever. Anyways, this is a completely separate day from the last part, so that's why, the beginning was kind of like that way. But anyways, yeah. All I did was save the game after Submerged Castle Treasure List was finished, and I had to leave and do other things, like always. And now here I am, saying goodbye to the 3 Pikmin types, the main ones, and not the purple or white Pikmin, which I don't know why, but where's Louie? I have no idea where could Louie be right now. I don't know. I thought we were done, okay? No. I have no idea where Louie is. He was right there a second ago, and now he's not. What a mystery. What a mystery. Well, that's Pikmin 2 right there, you know? You just repaid the debt, and then Louie's gone. What a cliffhanger to Pikmin 3, I know. But, yeah. Okay, Louie, run off into the woods. That's fine. Leaves, whatever. Bushes. Yeah, these are the credits. They're kind of boring, but you just get to watch Louie wander around aimlessly wherever he's gonna go. We don't know. You know, it's like kind of like, where's Waldo? You know? Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what else to say right now, but just kind of watch the credits scroll through. Trying to think what happened in the last part. We finished Submerged Castle and stuff, so there wasn't really anything else to talk about. So yeah, it seems like right now the game's over, but I think we're a little bit far from the game being over. There's your little hint, if you didn't know already. But anyways, we're just gonna sit here and wait, I guess, for the credits to scroll through. I just don't know what there is really to say. I mean, it's just credits. So yeah, here's a little, the hint I'm trying to give you is that the game's not quite over yet. We still have a little bit left to go. So yeah, Pikmin 2's fun so far. It only gets, funner, I guess, from here. The challenges only get more challenging, and the enemies only get tougher, so. And that's it for the credits. And Louie's gonna stare off in the sky. Oh no, he's gonna look at us. And here are results prior to repaying debt. So it's already, that just gives you a big hint into the game's not finished yet prior to repaying debt, so you know there's gonna be more. Anyways, these are our stats of the game, and like how many Pikmin deaths to what they died to, how many Pikmin were born, and it shows like from your other files how good you were compared to the others. So let's just go back to the top. So we spent 8 days. I've always done that, I guess. Pikmin lost 0, so none lost in battle or left behind, or lost in fire, lost to water, lost to electricity, explosions, or poison. 358 Pikmin were born. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to get a little confused with the way they do this. I don't know if it's like your first file, or is it like, because I've deleted files before, so I don't know if they're talking about like old files and records, or I don't know. I think it's old files and records, because I know like I would have 2 the same. So apparently I I guess they want you Pikmin born. They want to see how many less you can breed. I don't know. That's a little confusing. 61 red Pikmins. So far it looks like I've bred the most Pikmin I've ever had, which is kind of weird. 40 white Pikmin. I don't know where those came from. 60? I guess I've done that before. And we spent 7 hours and 45 minutes, which is longer than my others. So that's it for that. Let's just save the game and see what else the game has in store for us, because we're not quite done yet. Yep, here we go. Resume the expedition and return to the planet. Oh yeah, we're going to. So now we get another little cutscene. Thanks to you, our company has been saved. Hurrah. Hurrah. Hurrah, I say. What? There's still more treasure. We'll be... What? I missed it all. We collect it, we'll be filthy rich. Louie. Where's Louie? What? You lost him? Yeah, we kind of lost him. He just kind of fell out of space, you know, and died. In that case, I shall go. What? The president? No, 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 no. The president can't... We can't play the president. He's his own person. But that is, in fact, true. Now, Captain Omar has a new co-pilot, which is... the president. Mr. President has joined us, and the ship is gold now, if you can't see. And another new area has been unlocked, the last area of the game, Wistful Wild. And now, as you can see, there's lots of differences now. So once you repay the debt, a lot of things change, and obviously those are the major ones. Minor things would be, if you notice down below, for example, in Perplexing Pool, above ground we got like flags and stuff, and now it says the amount of above ground treasures out of the total amount. So if you go over here to Wistful Wild, it says above ground you got 0, obviously, out of 5. So there's 5 above ground treasures there. There's 3 caves there because there's 3 spots where there's question marks, and the amount of treasures that you've gotten out of the total amount of treasures. You have to discover the caves first. And as you can see, Valley of Repose, we got 2 out of 7 above ground treasures, and we only have 1 cave discovered. There's 2 left. So, just to wrap it all up, we got Awakening Wood done, and Perplexing Pool is now done. So, we have 2 areas left, and the goal now is to collect all the treasures in the game, which there aren't many left. We're over halfway, I'll tell you that. There's 201 treasures, so yeah, it's kind of an odd number there, 201. They should have just done 200, but I guess that's that. So let's just go to Piccolopedia, because we need to check some things, because it's different, just like other things. So now, any enemies that you haven't met yet will be in numbers, you know, and that's just how it is. So we have 81 total enemies to meet, and we haven't met all of them yet. So, as you can see, we haven't met the second enemy yet, which is a real common one that we're going to get into here, but it's another Bulborb, if you can tell, because now you can see kind of like the families and stuff and the species it kind of breeds off of. So the main enemies, the red Bulborb family, you get into the Bulbears, fiery Bulblacks, water Dumples are related to them, Bulbmin obviously, and then you can just see how the enemies just kind of like grow and stuff. Like if you notice, the Ravenous Whisker Pillars look kind of like the Hermit Cromit. It's like just kind of like developed more, you know what I mean? Just kind of like evolved. But anyways, here we go with the new enemies. Bulbmin, or Piccolopedia I should say. Bulbmin, yay! And like I said, sadly, we don't see the Bulbmin, in the last part. I think I said something about the Bulbmin. We don't get to see them. Only a few more times, I think, throughout the game, so that we don't see them a lot. So, Submerged Castle is actually the most common place to find them because there's so many. Careening Didgeridoo. He has balloons. I don't know why. Where did he get those? I don't know how, but that's that. If you couldn't tell, here we got the antenna beetle, and then my analog stick is still screwed up. We still got one more Dweevil to find, and we got the Fiery Dweevil, No Dweevil, Volatile, and Munge. The last one shouldn't be too obvious, or should be too really obvious what it is, but other than that, I don't think there are any other enemies besides the boss, the Water Wraith. Evil dude. think there's something you can do. I'm trying to remember how it works. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. There's like something you can do in, like, with the Piccolopedia here, like you can use like a burp spray, so I don't know how it works though. That's the thing. I'm trying to think. How would it? No, we're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, Olimar Snow, it's Water Wraith. Unknown family, so that's kinda cool. I don't know, there's something you can do. You can do burp spray or something, whatever. We're gonna go on to the treasures, which we have, you can see are now organized once again, just like the Piccolopedia, in categories. And as you can see, this is 201, the 201st treasure. I think that's how you say 201st. So yeah, we got the fruits here. We got kind of like vegetables, you know, plant stuff. It just goes on. So let's look at our new treasures. Compelling cookie, bug bait, comfort cookie, succulent mattress, diet doomer, pale passion, chocolate cushion, pastry wheel, and confection tube. And I'd like to say, if you notice, there are different colors between each category. So this is green, this is blue, this is green, this is blue. So it's just, it goes off and on, kind of. And if you also notice, most of these kind of like sweet snacks we got from Submerged Castle. So that's kind of what I found was the main theme of Submerged Castle, is kind of like sweets, but I don't know. As you can see, we got a lot to fill in these categories. Ooh, massage girdle. This one is really empty with only marbles. So is that one. Proton AA battery, Duracell. Drone supplies, ham, I don't like ham. Optical, whoops, continue. Optical illustration, awesome. Activity arouser. And the last of the new treasures, professional noisemaker. And if you remember, we got the professional noisemaker makes plucking Pikmin, like you can now whistle and Pikmin sprouts will pop up out of the ground. And towards the end of the game though, it's kind of a useless thing, because towards, obviously the beginning of the game, you're gonna grow a lot of Pikmin, but towards the end of the game, you don't really grow Pikmin. The only kind of Pikmin you want to grow would be blue, white, and red, or red Pikmin. Blue, white, and purple Pikmin. Red Pikmin are useless, and maybe yellow Pikmin, but you don't grow them a lot. Like, you don't need to grow them in big numbers, but yeah, that's that. Let's go to area selection. So, next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we are going to go to the Valley of Repose, and we're going to start that cleanup of the area. And let me think. So, my original plan was to get this game done in 12 days, if not at least 13. And the way I look at it is Valley of Repose is going to take at least 2 days. I wouldn't think it would take 3, so that's that. Wistful Wild takes at least 1 day. Well, 2 days you have to, because it's just really tough to do. So yeah, that's that. So we might be able to, it all depends on Valley of Repose. Wistful Wild, whoops, no, I don't want to land there. It all depends on Valley of Repose. If we can finish it in 2 days, we can do a 12-day run. Because Wistful Wild, we can do that in 2 days. It's easy, but it all depends on Valley of Repose. So I'll see you guys in the next part, because I'm rambling right now. See you then. Bye for now.